everyone. This is Justin from Justin's Orchids and More, and I hope everybody had a good day today. I'm gonna attempt to do a repot video, but I'm already aggravated for different reasons. But I want to repot this Coryanthes orchid, and I've been crushing on this plant. It done really well growing under artificial lights, and so far under filtered sunlight in this greenhouse, it's done pretty well. And I really want to just stay ahead of the game and get it repotted because it's top heavy, it's falling over. There's just a lot of things going on, and I want to try to just, you know, do a repot video. And normally I have this thing right here where I can hold my phone up and it'll hold it where my hands are free, and I can, you know, just kind of work freely and do the repot. But this thing's not working. It's a piece of shit, and I'm going to be removing it. I've got to get a better one. But no, let's look at the plant. First off, this is my Coryanthes. I've got the tag right here. You've got seen this. Y'all have seen this one in my video before. This is Coryanthes Misasii, Baker's Gold times self. I'll throw a picture up. Very interesting plant. It's doing well for me. And you know, like I said, I want to repot it. I want to, you know, stay ahead of the game. Now I'm going to be using some old stuff that I have that I just want to use up. I feel pretty confident that this stuff will work. That's some orchid potting mix that I don't like. That's some sphagnum moss that I don't like, but it'll work. And what I want to do is, you know, I've already kind of put some of the moss down and a little bit of that bark inside there. And yeah, I want to stay ahead of the game. I got to get it out. I got to get this orchid out of this pot and try not to disturb the roots too much. And you know, so it'll keep going. And let's look at the plant. The plant's a strong grower. If it wasn't a strong grower, I wouldn't be putting it on this video. But I've got a new growth there. I've got one there. There's one there. I think there might be one over there. But with Coryanthes, these pseudobulbs, they, you know, it's a really picky plant sometimes. But if you look, I do have sun damage. Okay, that's just a transition from you know, from growing under artificial, you know, lights to where I can control the environment to, you know, growing in a greenhouse. So I've got some spots. I don't hide any of this from you guys. You know, I could have cut all that off. I'm not going to do it. I want to show you guys the good and the bad. Because here's the thing, like, I know this plant is very close to being mature. Or I think it is. Let's just say that. I don't know for sure, but I think it is. And yeah, it's going to go in this 8-inch basket. Because this Coryanthes over here, and like I said, I mean, you know, guys, don't knock me, but you know, all these plants are trying to get used to growing in this different environment. But I do have new growths on this one. But also I have a spike that is not blasted. This is, let's look at this. This is Coryanthes Macranthia times self. This came from Housing and Orchids. I really don't want to lose that spike right there. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to stay on top of my bucket orchids. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to put the phone down and I'll come back. But I want to show you guys just how I repotted it. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I just pulled the plant off the pot. I don't like making videos like this, but look. You see that root system? Check it out. Let me set it down where I can really show you. I'm trying to do this with one hand, but that's a pretty decent root system. And I'll tell you right now, I am not going to mess with that one bit. This is why I like having a setup where I can hold the camera. But yeah, let me pick it up and show you. Yeah, I will not disturb that one bit at all. All right, that looks good to me. I'll be back. All right, so I'm back and I'm losing light, so I've got to really try to make this video before it gets too dark. But yes, I went from this pot to this pot, and now I feel confident that this plant will be a little bit better. You know, I'll tell you, with these Coryanthes and Stanhopes and stuff, you don't want to plant them too deep. You see how when I repotted it, I could have took all this root system and went down and planted it deep, but that doesn't work for me, and I'll show you why. Because you know what? Yes, you know, some of these spikes might come down here, but the way I repotted this, most likely I was just being safe than sorry. You know, with the root ball up top like this, the spikes will probably just safely just come down, and hopefully I won't lose any of them. Okay. Now when I show you again this Coryanthes over here, yes, this one's planted deep, and I don't really like that. I don't like it, but you know, you see what I'm talking about. And with this Stanhopea right here, I planted this too deep, and this plant has not done well for me. It's trying to recuperate, but yeah, I planted it too deep. So that's why I'm telling you, if you're trying to grow these Stanhopea, Coryanthes types, I'm saving myself a lot of trouble by planting it up high like that. Because, you know, if you looked at the root system, you know, I still got roots that's going to grow in here, but most likely I won't have to worry about a spike, you know, running into something, not doing whatever. I planted it up high like this, and I'll show you again. Let me show you right here. So now it's planted up high, and because the spike's going to come from over here. Okay, so it's just a little experiment. I just bypassed that, so I planted it up high like that, and I don't know, you know, we'll have to wait and see. But now I'm not so worried about the plant; it won't fall over. And what I'll do is I'll put some hangers on this, and I'm gonna hang this plant up high, because these plants do like bright light. These leaves are thin, but I can tell you they appreciate bright light, or at least bright indirect sunlight. But yeah, there's a Coryanthes repot. Show you guys. Hope everybody has a good one. I'll see you on the next one.